Hello, Lyndsey. It's T to the D. I used to have a much longer name, but Lyndsey shortened it because it was far too complicated. Anyway, my favourite Lyndseyism is when she nearly killed someone getting out of a taxi. Actually, you know what? It's better if she tells the story.
So what were you doing in the cab in the first place?
Well, I come out of White City Station, which is where I get off the train after work, and I just get a cab home.
Yeah.
It's like a 5-minute walk, but I hate the walk, so... I got in the cab, but there was traffic everywhere, so I kind of sat in it for like 10 minutes. I said, oh, forget it, I'll just get out. And I was on the phone and I'd been shopping, so I kind of had my hands full.
Yeah.
And then, so I kind of unhooked the, you know, like the little...
Yeah, the little door handle.
Unhooked it and then like sort of booted the door open because I couldn't use my hands. It was quite a big car I was in.
Yeah.
And I just heard like smash and like this really loud scream, and this woman had just like, the pavement was kind of up 2 steps sort of, and she had just like flipped up onto the pavement, gone like smashing across. The bike was in the air and she was laying on the floor screaming, and I was just like, oh shit. I actually didn't know what to do, and I thought, oh shit. So like I thought, shall I run? Like,
Yeah.
like hell. So anyway, I got out and like she kind of like crawled up to a tree so she could lean against the tree. So I dragged her bike over. The bike wheel was buckled and everything, and she had like, her face was all grazed, and she had like them little cycling shorts on, but all her leg was all cut open. And like some man come running over his little case, I'm a doctor. He come running over. So like I offered her my bottle of water. Yeah. And then I said, did she want some chocolate or something from the shop? Like maybe a bit of energy or something.
Yeah, bribe with chocolate. Yeah, why not?
I was like, do you want something from the shop? She was like, no, I'm fine. And she was sitting, and the cab driver got out, and his door was like completely dented in, where I've obviously just whacked her, and it's like dented into the door. And then I said, oh look, get in the cab, I'll pay for your cab home. And she said she lived in Lambeth, which is like quite far.
Yeah.
From me. She said, no, I'll get the tube. I'm just really shaken. I watched her walk over to the train station, and then I just slipped off. And then I went in the cab station like 2 days later, and then like, the man who runs it said, hey, was you the one that knocked the lady off the bike? I said, no. Lady. And then he said, yes, I'm sure it was you, Lyndsey. I said, I haven't got a cab from here in about 3 or 4 weeks. And then I kind of, luckily, my friend rang my phone, and I was like, right on time, hello. Gotta go.
That's what you do with your time off.
Well, that's the second time I've done it, but the first one was so bad.
That's not even better.
I'm not being funny, but they shouldn't be riding on the roads anyway. Well, they should be on the pavement. When I used to ride a bike, I was never allowed to drive on the road. They should.
Then they best watch out.
They should watch where they're going.
Slow down when you go past a
I can still hear
cab.
her screaming now. It was like a right, like...